Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana is tamu sana. About some few hours ago, Purity Ngirici, taking to her Facebook account, had this to say. Wangui Ngirici, happy 77th birthday, Jacom. And then there she shares that photo of Raila Odinga. From that post, Purity Ngirici is wishing Raila Odinga a happy birthday. You know, the birthday is supposed to be tomorrow. But Purity Ngirici felt it was better to post that a day, or rather to wish Raila happy birthday a day earlier before the birthday. And I believe that's a political strategy. That's a strategy Purity Ngirici is using to achieve other political objectives and agenda. And in my considered opinion, I tend to believe Purity Ngirici is just trying to steal the show. She wants to be part of the discussion. She wants Kenyans to debate and talk about her. She wants to be seen to be closer to Raila Odinga. She wants to be identified with Raila Odinga. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion today. The first meaning of this, Purity Ngirici, as time goes by, as we head to August elections, she's becoming bolder and more confident. She's no longer afraid of being identified or of being associated with Raila Odinga. And that just shows, ladies and gentlemen, that things on the ground might be changing. Raila Amolo Odinga's popularity on the ground might be increasing and increasing very, very fast. Because recently, we have been seeing some opinion polls being done on the mountain, and in Kiambu County, it's widely believed that Raila Amolo Odinga is currently leading in the opinion polls. So I tend to believe that even in Kirinyaga, where Purity Ngirici comes from, Raila Amolo Odinga's popularity might be increasing, and really increasing very, very fast. That's why this candidate for gubernatorial seat this year is not afraid to be associated or to be seen to be warming up to Raila Odinga. Something she could not do some few months ago. Things are changing. Secondly, this is a big blow to William Ruto, because it's very clear here that William Ruto is losing a very staunch supporter and defender in the name of Purity Ngirici. We all remember of how enthusiastic and with a lot of zeal this member of parliament, this women representative, was very aggressive in Kirinyaga and also on the mountain campaigning for William Ruto. So William Ruto here is actually suffering a big blow. He is losing a very staunch and a very strong defender in the name of Purity Ngirici. That's a big blow to William Ruto. And this has the potential of actually decreasing further William Ruto's popularity in Kirinyaga and to a larger extent on the mountain. William Ruto is losing his foot soldiers on the mountain. And then thirdly, Purity Ngirici here, I tend to believe that she also wants to catch the attention of Raila Odinga. You know, Purity Ngirici is a leader in this country, and she might have seen where the wind might be blowing toward as far as the presidential elections are concerned. So Purity Ngirici here is just looking at the bigger picture. She wants to catch the attention of Raila Odinga, so that in the event of anything, or rather if push comes to a shove, she might be having a soft landing spot. Assuming she even fails to capture the Kirinyaga gubernatorial seat come August, then she might be having a soft landing spot. She believes that most definitely Raila might form government come this year, August. So she's just trying to catch Raila's attention as early as possible. In the event she fails to capture Kirinyaga gubernatorial seat, she might be considered for other appointments. That's also one thing Purity Ngirici wants to achieve. She wants to catch the attention of Raila Amolo Odinga for maybe future after 2020, after August. And then another point, ladies and gentlemen, this also proves that in Kenyan politics, there are no permanent friends or permanent enemies, but just permanent interests. I can't just believe that this is the Purity Ngirici who just some few months ago was actually attacking Raila Amolo Odinga and defending William Ruto very, very aggressively. It seems to appear that in Kenya, or rather in politics in Kenya, there are no permanent friends and permanent enemies, but just permanent interests. Purity Ngirici here, I tend to believe that her interest and that of Raila Amolo Odinga seems to be converging, while her interest of that one of William Ruto seems to be diverging. So it just proves beyond any reasonable doubt that in Kenya we don't have permanent friends or permanent enemies. And that's exactly what a smart politician in Kenya should be doing. It should be doing. Maybe a smart politician in Kenya. But it also just proves again that in Kenyan politics, we don't have principles. It's just about maybe interest. That also comes out very clearly. Another point, ladies and gentlemen, you know that the political parties bill was passed yesterday night in Parliament, and it's now heading to the Senate next week. And most definitely, after all has been said and done, we might just have a political parties bill being passed into law, after which it will pave way for a political party coalition. And I won't be surprised to find Purity Ngirici even contesting for Kirinyaga gubernatorial seat as an Azimio coalition candidate for Kirinyaga gubernatorial seat. I'm seeing that kind of a possibility. And when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, I'm one person who has actually been castigating Purity Ngirici. Because some few weeks ago, Purity Ngirici maintained, or rather she was appearing to be neutral. She was telling residents of Kirinyaga to vote for whoever they want to vote for as far as the presidency. But from this post of today, this is not just a mere post. Purity Ngirici is clearly warming up to Azimio coalition. She's warming up to Raila Amolo Odinga. And I won't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, to eventually find this lady campaigning very aggressively for Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency. That's not far-fetched. And I also won't be surprised to find this lady contesting on Azimio coalition party ticket. And what will happen if she does that? I tend to believe, ladies and gentlemen, that Kenyan electorates, they don't want lukewarm leaders or candidates. By Purity Ngirici announcing some weeks earlier, or rather some days earlier, that she was maybe going to contest as an independent candidate, and that residents of Kirinyaga were free to decide who to vote for presidency, I tend to believe that Purity Ngirici there was bound to lose. Because now, Azimio supporters would not easily identify with her, and then other supporters or wheelbarrow supporters would also not easily identify with her. So she was bound to lose some very good support, major supporters in this case. But now it's very clear that Purity Ngirici seems to be making a decision, and now she most definitely, in the coming days, we might find Purity Ngirici now taking sides. And upon taking sides, I strongly believe that her chances of maybe recapturing Kirinyaga gubernatorial seat shall have been enhanced, in that those people or other residents of Kirinyaga who identifies with Azimio might now be tempted to vote for her. And then now, having been a very strong William Ruto defender and supporter, somebody who sold William Ruto in Kirinyaga, I also tend to believe that she might also be having some sympathetic Tanga supporters who might also identify with her. So if you combine Azimio supporters and the sympathetic Tanga supporters, you might now find Purity Ngirici actually becoming a brand in Kirinyaga. I strongly believe that, ladies and gentlemen. So from where I sit, I tend to believe that this move of today by Purity Ngirici, this is a good political move, and that's the way to go for this lady, if at all she wants to make some serious impact in the Kirinyaga gubernatorial race. That's a brilliant move. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. If you are watching us outside Kenya and you are watching us for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, again, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Yes. And now to our fans, our subscribers in this YouTube channel. I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. By constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments on a daily basis. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person who is also a fan of ours here, but you have not yet subscribed, take this moment right now. Tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. Yes, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. Tamu sana.